Hola. I really hope this microphone is working. Oh my god, I'm so tired. I said I would do live in every city I stop in, but I've just been so busy that I haven't. I missed Beijing and San Andres, and now I'm doing it in Cartagena. I've got the Colombia top and the skirt. I really like this outfit. I think I'm going to wear it tomorrow for touristing. And there's no one on my live. Amazing. Let's see what time it is in London. Maybe it's the wrong time to do a live, but I just need to get one done. Need to pump them out. Oh, we got one person. World clock. Oh yeah, it's 12:30 p.m. in London on a Friday, so everyone's probably out partying. And I just put it up on my story that I'm going to do it live. So, yeah. I'm just going to go through the questions. I'm really feeling like really tired, really drained from traveling. So tonight I'm just going to do work for my 3S Money company in London. And I've got a lot of social media work to do, including a live and doing stuff for brands, answering emails. And I also need to plan my El Grande trip, which is a trip I'm doing when I get back to Rio. It's like an island off Rio. And then everyone's asking me, when are you coming to Rio for Carnival? And I'm like, guys, I'll be there in 2 days. I only have tomorrow, a full day in Cartagena, and the next day Rio. So I think that's why I don't want to go out tonight, because we got like some big travel plans. Like going from Cartagena to Rio is like 8 or 10 hours. Anyway, we've got a coffee. And I don't care what you guys say, the Starbucks in Colombia is so good, because the other shops don't do coconut milk, and it makes the, if I get almond or oat, it makes the coffee more bitter. All right, let's go through the questions. Hello everyone, I hope you're good wherever you're tuning in from. I'm in my hostel right now. It's actually so nice. It was like £10 a night, and it's like, let me give you guys like a quick, I'm gonna do like a little video tour when I leave it, just for safety reasons. But this is good. Hello. So let's go. I just went to the shop and bought a new microphone because this morning I was so hungover and I was so drunk. I was vlogging and then I just dived in the ocean with my 100-pound microphone, and I was like, I also had a lot of drama. I don't know if you guys saw, I bought a GoPro, went snorkeling, and water got in it. Even though the door was shut, it was like hissing. So I've had to pack that up, and I'm gonna have to send that back for warranty when I get back to Australia. I also had my Osmo Pocket break in Chile, so there's 2 cameras. So I bought the Osmo Action, which I actually think is a lot better anyway, so I feel like it's happened for a reason. So that's been like the update, been a lot of spending. My bank was like blocking my payments because that one day I spent like £1,000 on cameras. But the content is coming and it's so good, so it's all worth it. This was this morning. Like, look at that water. Are you kidding me? I look so hungover and so tired in them, but yeah. What am I doing tonight? I am chilling because I have the biggest bags. I have so much work to do. I have a video due for a brand like today, so I'm gonna do that. No, I'm single. Best life. All right, let's find these. I'm gonna do what people asked today, and then I'm gonna find the other screenshot of what people asked the other day. Brazil or Colombia? Brazil or Colombia, from Scott on Gaffata. Oh, so when I came to Colombia, I was like, oh, I just want to be back in Brazil. Brazil's so much better. Like, not so much better, but I was like, oh, I love Brazil, like, da-da-da-da. And then I gave Colombia time, and I was like, oh my God, Colombia is sick. Like, it's different. Rio is still the best city I've ever been to, but San Andres, where I went, that island was honestly so amazing. I was only meant to go for 4 days, and I stayed for 7. And even when I was leaving today, I was like, oh my gosh, I could stay another week. It's so relaxing, and it's like so beautiful. It's like going to the Maldives for like 1/10 of the price. It's amazing. So in that case, I guess it is Brazil. But Colombia is like not far behind. When are you back to Rio? Would love to see you here again. From JP Villa 38. Well, JP Villa 38, we're back to Rio literally the 1st of Feb. I'm so excited. I'm going to be in Rio for 2 days, and then I go to El Grande for like 4 days, and then it's going to be like 2 weeks carnival. Like, people have been sending me videos, and I really don't know what I'm getting myself into. It's going to be so good. From tar_C. This is a good question. Your blogs are sick, so helpful and great insights on Rio. Oh, thank you so much. I'm gonna have YouTube vlogs coming out for that, which will be even better. Like, I share a lot more in depth in my YouTube vlogs. That's my main platform, obviously. TikTok and Instagram is just like snippets. But I think everyone scares you to like go to those countries, and I was scared for so long, and it's just like, you just gotta be smart. Like, yes, everywhere's dangerous, you know? Yes, there's more risk in these countries, but it's not like... Also, if you don't really go looking for it, it doesn't really come find you. Yes, there's potential to get like robbed and stolen, but you're not like gonna get like... I don't know. I don't want to say anything, but do you know what I mean? Anyway. Someone is watching behind you, someone creep. Honestly, when I do all my influencing stuff in the hostel, people stare all the time, and I'm so used to it. Like, I don't even blink an eyelid. Like, I'm so used to it. Like, this is my job. And it's not like I'm like, naked or something, it's just, yeah. Hello, no, my English, Spanish, yeah. I have not learned enough Spanish. Okay, do you find it gets lonely? And also, how do you know so many friends, talk to people, plus not be shy? So this is a really good question. I do have times where I get to a new destination and I don't know anyone, and like tomorrow I'm gonna have to go tourist by myself in Cartagena. I think it comes with practice. Like, the more you solo travel, the more you get comfortable with just approaching people. I think the more you do it, the better you get at it. And like, if a person's rude to me or rejects me, I'm kind of just like, whatever, like, I just brush it off. I don't care, like, they don't know me. I think a lot of people, I was in the supermarket today and I was looking for peppermint tea, and I just went to her and I was like, peppermint? And she didn't understand a word I said, so I got the translator out. I was like, minta, minta, and then she like helped me. So like, just don't really overthink it. And like, if someone's like being rude or like aggressive, just like ask someone else. Like, people are people, like, they're gonna help you, and they're gonna know that you're a tourist. And in terms of like meeting people, definitely staying in hostels really, really helps. Although I actually don't meet a lot of people in hostels. I meet a lot of people when I'm actually out touristing, because a lot of the time I come to a destination on my own. I don't really, like, I'll come to a place. I'm not gonna wait till I've met people in the hostel to then go see the place. So I'm in Cartagena. I'm not gonna spend 3 days here trying to mingle with people, then go see Cartagena. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow morning, do my makeup in here, go see Cartagena, and usually the first day I walk the street, I'll meet, usually it's always local people, which I love. So I'll meet someone, it'll be like a guy, I'll be like buying a coffee and I can't speak the language and someone will help me. I'll be like, where are you from? So it's very natural, and I really like that. That's pretty much it. Or I'll be like, for instance, I met a guy who took me wakeboarding in San Andres. I was in an area flying my drone, and I was there for ages because I was flying my drone quite a bit, and he had just pulled up with his boat. He was really good looking. Like, he was like looking at me, and I was like, oh, come over. He came and chatted, what's your name, where are you from, blah, blah, blah. Like, you don't really need to like overthink it. Let's see what you guys have said. Let me finish what the question said. Plus not be shy. It just comes with like practice, and like, that's it. You just gotta put yourself, traveling solo has always been out of your comfort zone. So the more you do it, the better you get at it. I still at times, like tomorrow I have to go out and explore Cartagena on my own. I'm a bit like, oh, like it's draining, like having to be like full energy, like to meet people, like, hey, where are you from? New Zealand, da 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 da. But once I have a coffee con leche, I'm fine. I also got a tan in Cartagena, and I think my lips got burnt, so they're a bit swollen. Can we give super chats to help contribute for travels and for us to appreciate your work and blogs and travels? Yes, you can. Really appreciate that. Of course, if you want to, I would love that. But I love making my travel vlogs, and I love that you guys love watching them, because I've literally been doing them since I was 18, and it's been a dream of mine to come to Brazil and Colombia for so long, and to come here on my own is like super special because, yeah, I was like super nervous, and I've had the best time ever. So why are you in these places? Because I want to travel South America. I have a lot of Brazilian friends from London and Sydney, and I want to see their culture. And Colombia, I just always had I watched so many movies in Colombia and stuff. I just wanted to come see it. Be well, be safe, have situational awareness always. Exactly. I feel like if you travel solo, you should always know that you're a target and have that in the back of your mind. Always know that you're a gringa and that you are a target, and that people will, one, try scam you on the street, two, try rob you. If you always have that awareness that you're a target, it sounds bad, but it's reality. You'll move a lot more cautious in the street. I don't really give people the time of day. Like if they're like, chica, like come to my restaurant, come to the street. Like, I don't really even like look at them or give it anything. Like if I want to go to your restaurant, like I'll come into your restaurant, because you just don't really know like what's going to happen, what they're going to do. So it's just like being aware. You sound Australian. I lived in Australia for 4 years. So I most recently lived in London for 3 years. So my accent's very mixed. I want to visit the temples and stuff. Temples where? G'day, I'm Aussie and love solo backpacking. I mean, you're only young once. I'm not like the backpacking type, because I come with my 2 bougie suitcases and I like strut through the hostel and I'm like, yes, I'm backpacking 2 big suitcases. Because one, my whole hand suitcase is literally hard drives, cameras, drones, cords, laptops, like it's all electronics, and the other one is like clothes and makeup and shoes. Hi to Caesar, Velsa, and hi, what are you doing out there? I'm traveling and I'm trying to be a full-time influencer. It's so funny. It's like so like crazy to say that out loud. You are gorgeous. Thank you. You can't go against Cupid. 2 fabulous eyes, you look beautiful. Us Aussies and Kiwis generally have friendly and likable characters, which makes it easier in social situations abroad. I definitely agree with this. Like anytime I've met an Aussie or Kiwi, like we get on like this, and Canadians. I feel like Canadians are really easy to just like similar culture, and English actually. I find like the French, and they're quite standoffish. Not my, French. And like the Europeans are a bit more like reserved, but definitely the French are like a hard one to crack. Can't crack them. It's 1 a.m. Yeah, I didn't have a good time to do YouTube live, and I wanted to do one before I left Colombia, because I've done one in, did I do one in Brazil? Did I not do one in Brazil? I feel like I haven't done one in Brazil. I've been so busy. I did one I think I was meant to do it in Florianopolis, and I didn't end up doing it. I've done one in Chile, I've done one in Colombia. I must have done it in Brazil. Maybe I didn't. Anyway. Oh, I did in Brazil. I was on the beach and did it for like an hour, and it did really well. I think I need to be better with timing my time zones. Yo, you dating any Hispanics out there? I will say the men here are bred differently. They are so good looking, and they have the best style, and they're like all my type. They all have like tattoos, they all got like nice tan skin. They all have like a little like ear piercing here and like 2 here, like, yeah, they're all like in good shape. I'm just like, it's hard to not fall in love. That's pretty much what I told myself, is I cannot fall in love in South America. Hello from Oz. Where are you from, Oz? Brad W. I will be coming back to Sydney at the end of the month, and I have so much PR, and I'm so excited for when I walk into my apartment and I see all the packages, and it's from all my hard work while I'm traveling, because while I'm traveling at the moment, I am working my corporate job in London, and I'm also grinding my own social media like pow, pow, pow. So it's paying off. Hey girl, I absolutely love you. You're amazing and inspiring. Oh, thank you so much. I'm really I feel like I'm getting sick. I feel like my throat's getting a bit swollen, but thank you. I really appreciate that. I don't really consider myself inspiring, but when people say that, it really means a lot. So yeah, thank you, Vanu05. Hello from Spain. We're in Spain. Love Spain. If you're the honey, I will be the bee. Bees. There's temples from tribes people around South America. I definitely want to hang out with the natives though. The ones who live in the Amazon jungle. Oh, okay. That might be for me, like on another trip. Like South America is so big and there's so much to tick off. Scandinavians can be reserved, but once you get them out of their shell, I'm not going to say it because I don't want to get banned, but legendary. I will, yeah, that's probably true. But sometimes I feel like you don't have that time to invest in them to come out their shell. Like you might only be in the hostel 2 or 3 nights, so you need to like hit it off with the person in the first hour and be like, yo, you're a vibe, like let's go do this together. Love it the way she answered the question, dating Hispanic. She grabbed her neck and pulled her hair up, lol. Did I? Did I go like that? Oh well, yeah, because I said they have all the earrings and I love the earrings and they just have like such good style. Next question. Did you know that St Andrews was a British colony, originally St Andrew? From Owen.mb. So yeah, the hostel guy that I stayed with told me, because I kept seeing like the Scottish flag. I was like, UK following me everywhere, but it wasn't the UK. Also, I hope you guys can hear me with the mic. I'm sure you can because you're all, I'm still on the live. So they have like, yeah, the Scottish flag, like all in St Andrews. St Andrews was so good, oh my God. Do many Latino guys try flirt with you? From Amy Molly. Yes, and I fall for it all the time. Sometimes I feel like they're flirting with me to like get me to buy stuff in their shop or come to their restaurant, and I'm like, you know what, it works. When they're that good looking, I'm like, I'll buy whatever you want me to buy for a gringo price, whatever it is. Like, there was this guy in Rio and I was on my running, and I was like, oh my God, who is that? Looked back, kept running, looked back, and then he was like looking at me. So I was like, you know what, I'm solo trip Brazil, like let me just go chat to him. He can't move because he's like standing outside the restaurant having to like get people to come to the restaurant. Went up to him and like got his Instagram and everything. And yeah, he's on the beach making cocktails, and I'm like, oh my gosh, if I was at the beach and he was making my cocktails, I'd get 10 more just because he's making them. Are you single? Yes, I'm very single. Life is good like that. Is Colombia safe? From Amy Molly. So yeah, it's safe. You just got to be smart, have awareness. Obviously there is like more higher risk here, but you just got to be smart. Like just don't do dumb like. And also there's like scenarios, like I was staying in Medellin, I was staying in like a really rough area. I chose like the cheapest hostel, and like I knew it was a rough area, so every time I left, I just made sure, every time I left the hostel and got back to the hostel, I always got a motor Uber, because when I'm walking, I have my fanny pack. If 2 guys just jump out of nowhere and like jump me, they rob my camera, my phone, everything, you know, that's quite a lot of money. All it takes is a £2 motor Uber to just get back, and they go like door to door. So I'm at the restaurant in another suburb in Medellin, get a motor Uber and get dropped to my hostel, as opposed to trying to walk home, because you have a lot more target then if there's no street lights or no one around. So yeah. Would you date someone who isn't very attractive? I mean, I'm not going to say I'm shallow, but I need to be attracted to them. So, yeah. You sound like a smart woman and well-rounded. Wow, thank you. Thank you. I think I am too, but it's nice to hear it. Hi, how do you keep your gains during traveling? From Enid151. So honestly, I want to say I look after my diet, but I do my best to hit my protein. I buy protein powder. Every morning I have a protein shake. It is really hard to hit your protein when you're on holiday because you're touristing and you're doing a lot of, please show me your biceps. I hate my biceps. It's like the one thing I'm most insecure about. So you make sure you're hitting your protein. If you have a protein shake in the morning, you're already like hitting a bit. I try and manage my diet because that's the biggest thing you can manage. Always have protein with every meal. And then because I'm traveling for 3 months, I have been going for runs. And when I was in Rio, I was going to the outdoor gyms. I think it's more just consistency, just sort of keeping active. Yesterday, I went jet skiing, I went surfing and paddle boarding. So it's like Also, I feel like a lot of the times I am exerting more energy than I'm eating just because I'm so busy doing touristy stuff. But if you have a lot of muscle mass, which I do from going to the gym every day and my normal routine, I can afford to not go to the gym for 2 months and then like not lose my shape, because muscle memory, the more muscle you have, the more calories you burn just from your blood having to pump around your muscles. So my active resting day is I burn a lot more calories because I have a lot more muscle than someone, as opposed to someone who doesn't have a lot of muscle, them doing nothing all day, they only burn 200 calories. I burn like 1800 because I've got muscles to like replenish and keep moving. So yeah. Are you an actor? No, but I am quite dramatic, I guess. I'm very animated. Guys, I'm really hitting a wall. I need to like sleep soon. Okay, cost of jet ski rent in San Andres. Also restaurant recommendations from Philip_M. Okay, jet ski, I will link it. I'll put it in my Instagram post that I just posted of me. Jet ski for half an hour was 250 Colombian pesos, so it was like 60 or 70 Great British pounds, which honestly is amazing to do it in that water. That's literally why I did it, because everyone was like, oh, do it in Guatape, like in Medellin, Colombia, but it was like on the river and it was like really dirty, and I was like, this is not the aesthetic, this is not the vibe I was going for. And then I saw the water in San Andres and I was like, yes, this is the aesthetic and this is the vibe we're going for. So we got the jet skis, and then obviously I was doing it on my own, so then I was with the guy, guide, and he like was like, okay, now you go on your own, and I was like, no, can you please come with me and get content? And then I tipped him at the end because I was like instructing him. I was like, you need to get me the best content. So yeah, the jet ski, definitely highly recommend. San Andres, like so cheap. It looks like I'm in Maldives. Can you break down how you pack for traveling? Honestly, I packed for this holiday 12 hours before my departure, because when I moved back from London to Sydney, I was so chaotic. I was working full time. I'd just moved my whole life back. I was furnishing my apartment, so I didn't really pack. I actually packed really well for the trip though, considering I extended it for like another 2 months, kind of. No, another month. Like another 6 weeks. I think I packed really well for it. I think the best thing to do is almost underpack, because you can buy stuff when you're here. Like I've bought these. I think the best thing to do when you backpack is pack staples. So this denim skirt is like being a staple. Like I've worn it so much. Like you can dress it up, dress it down. I wear this when I'm going out, and I put like a party top with it. And then in the day when I'm doing touristy stuff, I wear like a top like this. So it's like multi-purposeful. How old are you? I am 27. Yeah, I was in Medellin for a week, and it was really, really good. But I had just come after Rio, so the first couple of days I was like, oh, I want to be back in Rio, but then it grew on me. But San Andres is probably my best place I've ever been after Rio. Rio, San Andres, and then, yeah. Love to take you behind this tour. How's Medellin? Medellin was good. Medellin, I was doing a lot of work, so the first, I can feel like a sore throat coming. The first like 2 or 3 days, I was doing so much work because I was catching up from Brazil. So I didn't explore as much as I wanted, but I did go to Guatape, which I really recommend, and it was such a cheap tour. It was £27. What else did I do? I went out 2 nights, which was good, but like I'm limiting the partying because I am working and traveling and partying. I get too tired. So the thing that I like cut out is the partying, because once you party in a couple of like times in like the same place, it's kind of the same, except Rio. Rio is just another level. Your English is very good. Well, yeah, it's my only language, so I hope that it would be. Yes, I went to Medellin. Okay. This one is in Spanish, so let me put it through ChatGPT and translate it. How do you afford to do this? How old are you? I want to do this after my enlistment. Almost like showed my IQ there. So I have a remote job. So the company I worked for in London, they agreed, I got a 3-month contract. I'm a freelancer for them now. I do their social media, half my salary, but I work remote. So I make money from that. I also make money from my social media. I have brand deals, and I also make money off my YouTube. And I have savings. I worked really hard in London, and obviously the pound converts really well in South America. And I also have investment property in Australia that makes me money. So that's how I afford to travel. Obviously, like, the money is going down a bit now, but the goal is to go back to Australia and set up a social media agency and have a couple of clients, or like maybe 8 or 10 clients, and then work fully remote for my business. Because this, honestly guys, this freedom of like making money online is the best freedom ever. Like, I don't care if I make half my salary. I just don't want to be in an office anymore. Like, it literally feels like my soul is like getting taken out of me when I have to sit in an office in the same country at a desk to do a job that takes me 1 hour or 2 hours. Like, I'm very efficient, I'm very productive. So yeah. Do you work remote and traveling at the same time? Yes, I do. So I'm working right now. This is work. I'm going to get my laptop out after this live, and I've got to edit a video for an eSIM company. I actually landed a really big brand deal, which is going to help pay for Carnival, which is amazing. So I need to get that uploaded today. I work with a lot of travel companies that want me to promote either eSIMs or like Global Work and Travel is a big one I work with. So it's a big company that offers visas in all different countries, and if you guys know me, you follow my journey, you know I've lived in a lot of different countries, so it's very like on brand with me. So I work with brands like that, and then also like I feel like I save a lot of money now because I get sent a lot of products, which is just so amazing. Like, I've got an Instax 360 camera sent to me in Australia, so a lot of the content now I'm getting a lot of gifted collaborations, which helps me save money because I don't need to buy stuff. Do you take meds while traveling? Advice on what to carry when backpacking? No, I actually should be better at this. I honestly usually just get sick and go to the pharmacy in a different country and get given the wrong thing. My biggest advice would just be take some antibiotics with you, and if you're going to Bali or something, take like, I don't want to say like it's like diarrhea tablets, because if you get Bali, like, oh my god, that is horrible. Meds definitely, because like going in a different country, like, and trying to like I remember I was in Portugal and I got strep throat. I don't know, from someone I kissed, or I was super run down. I honestly feel like I was super run down. I'd partied in Miami, Ibiza twice, in Amsterdam, got to Portugal, and we both just like, and I ended up having to do like an online doctor consultation because I didn't speak Portuguese, so that was stressful. I love eating tacos. Are you in Colombia? Yes, we're in Colombia. What places have you visited in Colombia? Colombia, guys, I've got the shirt on. These shirts were so hard to find. If there's any advice for girls who are doing a South America trip, Brazil merch you can find anywhere, but Colombia merch, so hard. Like, these were so hard to find, and I've had a couple of people be like, nice shirts. So there's not many people with these, and they're super small. So I'm not wearing them with a bra. Which places have you visited in Colombia? I've actually done pretty well. I've done Medellin, San Andres, and now Cartagena. I should have done Cartagena for a bit longer, but I was itching to get back to Rio. My socials did really good in Rio, and that's why I extended my trip. She's a smart cookie. Not just a pretty face. You want to go to the movies and after to a hotel? Depends on the movie. I'm very particular on what movies I watch. Where are you from? So I grew up in New Zealand, and I left New Zealand on my 18th birthday, travelled the world since I was 18. I lived in 4 different countries, 6 different cities, so that's how I've been able to travel a lot, because I haven't always had this whole remote making money online. I've only really had this like the last 2 or 3 months, but it's amazing. How old were you when you got the investment property? So I was 23. 27 now, so yeah. Lol. I swear to God, when I'm no longer drug tested, I will be injecting steroids and posting online to TikTok. I will end up rich and free like a bird. Honestly, like, being your own boss is draining and exhausting, but so much more rewarding, because some days I can wake up and I'll be like, oh, you know what, like I did so much work on the Saturday, I can now take Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off. It's not like I feel like you don't live for the weekend. Like your weekend is whenever you want it to be, you know what I mean? Okay, it's Friday night and like I should probably like go out because I'm in Cartagena, but I'm like, I've got a lot of work to do and I need this money to come through, so I'm gonna work, but I'm going to be in Rio for like 20 days, so I'm not worried about like going out and partying. I'm also getting sick, or like I think it's just because I haven't slept for like 24 hours. You like Mexican or China food? I like Mexican, but actually I can't do spice, so it's hard to like Mexican food. I actually want to go back to Mexico this year, so I've been once. It was like my second holiday I took. My first holiday I took to New York, and the second was to Mexico. What is your dream? My dream is to be a travel influencer and have an online business for social media and travel the world, fly my drone, and make amazing content. That is the dream. Make my money online and just have a lot of freedom, and I really want to meet like a guy or a partner that is into photography, videography, and like, you know, like that Jay Alvarez style. I just want to make travel videos like that. Like that is the dream. Like I want to make videos like that. You're so lucky. You're there in the beach chilling and warm, and I'm here in freezing London. One of my friends messaged me today being like, I am loving your South America content. He's like, I'm loving it, but I'm hating it because he's like, it's so cold in London right now. He's like, you won't even be missing it. Have you ever been in debt before? From Keenis, and I can't say your username. No. I am very financially smart, and no, never been in debt. If I can't buy something 3 times over, I don't buy it. Pretty much. I always have savings, and my biggest advice, actually I don't want to give financial advice, I think that will get me banned, so yeah, if you can't buy something 3 times over, don't buy it, and that's it. How's Medellin? I haven't heard about it in the songs and all. Medellin was really good. Like the partying there is really good. They love the reggaeton. That's like dry humping in the club. Like I was like, whoa, this is a lot. But I was like, you know what? Like when the guys are looking like that. What happened to your voice? I haven't slept for like 24 hours. I went out last night, my last night on the island. I drank a bit of alcohol, and then I woke up at 5:20 to go do a sunrise swim. Jumped in the ocean and jumped in with one of my microphones, and I was like, so now it's sitting in rice, but I actually think it's cooked, it's gone. So that's the cost of traveling, is like I'm always having to buy cameras. I went and bought like 120 pounds. I got 2 more SD cards because I'm creating so much content, and a new microphone. But I know it will pay back in the long run. You are so inspiring. Oh, thank you so much. It means so much, because I really like don't see myself like that, but I feel like maybe traveling solo South America, like I think that is quite inspiring, because I'm a gringa and I don't speak Spanish and I'm just out here like doing it. So yeah, thank you. Can I bite your biceps? No, I hate my biceps. You single? Yes, I am single. I literally love your content. I love that you notice me. Yes, of course. I actually love my YouTube community. It's my favorite platform, and I love connecting with people on here. I just feel like it's more intimate. And I feel like people on my YouTube are like just so much more kinder, and you guys are the ones that watch my vlogs. You see who I really am. I feel like Instagram and TikTok, I just get like a lot of people hating and judging, but if you ain't got haters, you ain't doing it right. Do you feel lonely traveling? Yes. Yeah, there's definitely times I feel lonely. So the first day I got to San Andres, the island I was on in Colombia. I arrived, I woke up from a nap because again I was so jet lagged. Even though it was only like a 1-hour flight, I had worked so much the day before in Medellin. I got up, I was like on a new island, I was like so remote, I was like, this is boring, I was like, what have I done? I've just flown to a remote island, I can't get off it, there's no one here, and I was like, oh, I just want to like have someone, like a girlfriend here to take cute pictures with. Like I was in like a beach that looked like the Bahamas, and I had no one to take content for me, so I was just sitting there really sad. Then I was like, take myself to like dinner on my own, and I got like a really greasy sandwich, and then just went back to the hostel and like did some work and went to bed. But I think you just learn that it comes in waves. Like sometimes you like have a lot of people around you and it's amazing, and then sometimes you're on your own. It's really good to like just be happy and present in those times, because there's going to be other times you're so overwhelmed, you're around so many people. You should like enjoy the times where you're on your own, if that makes sense. But yeah, I do get lonely. It's normal. Like, I'm human. I want connection. Yeah, content, no problem. Does your job know you're traveling? They definitely knew I had the South America trip booked. I had requested it because originally I was meant to stay in London forever. Well, not forever, but like get my sponsorship. And I had requested this month travel to South America because I had my brother's wedding. And then I had a big midlife crisis and I decided I was moving back to Australia. And then they do know I'm traveling in South America, and they do know I've extended the trip. As long as the work is done, it's really not the problem. It is harder for me because of the time zone, especially in Colombia. Can't wait to get back to Brazil, where it's better time zone for the UK. But yeah, like I'm gonna do some work tonight on a Friday night, because I've fallen behind. But yeah, I'm not going to Argentina, but Argentina, Peru, and Bolivia are the next ones on my list. No, but why are you so genuinely sweet? Like, you're one of my favorite content creators from this platform. Like, you're genuine and really super sweet. Keep it up. Keep it in mind. You're inspiring others. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I really get like so emotional when people say that, because for so long I made my travel vlogs and no one ever saw them, and I just am so happy I kept going, because now it's becoming like a reality and it's becoming like my dream. Your solo travels motivated me so much. Started watching your content around last year and just finished a month of solo trip in Bali. First international trip too. My voice. That makes me so happy, because now that you've done that, you're literally going to like book another solo trip and another solo trip and another solo trip. You're just going to see so much more of the world, and you cannot like keep waiting for people, because like you're not getting any younger, and like you don't know if like COVID or something like that's going to happen again. I think when COVID happened, I was like, right, like all gas, no brakes, like we got to see the world. And I think the best way to see the world is solo traveling. You rely on yourself, you make the money, and you go. So I'm so happy that I inspired you to do that, and you're just going to keep going more. I work remote too, was in Florianopolis, Brazil, but I am afraid of opening up my social media. You mean you're afraid to show that you're traveling because you work remote? It was really hard, like I can't lie. When I lived in London, I was traveling a lot in the weekends, and because I had a hybrid job, so 2 days I'd work in home and 3 days in the office. A lot of my trips, you'll see the vlogs that come out. I need to edit them when I get back to Australia. Like Italy, Greece, like a lot of those vlogs, you'll see I'm working my corporate London job at the start and the end of the holidays. And my influencing was growing a lot when I was in that job, and so I think like my job just kind of like accepted it, which was really good. You should go to Cusco in Peru, the ancient capital of the Inca Empire. They have temples. There's this like city I want to go to in Peru, and you like sandboard down and it's like a city in the dunes. That's something I really want to do. Content looks amazing there. No, I'm 27, not 32. From all your trips, which one do you think is your favorite one yet, ever? Ooh, Brazil and Colombia and Bali. And Egypt. Brazil and Colombia, top ones. Then Bali, then Egypt. Thanks for quality content. I enjoy watching your stream while taking... Wow, okay. Bum. Which country do you want to go to next? South Africa. That is the next one. South Africa. Content there looks so sick. Flying my drone. South Africa. My dad also lived in South Africa for 10 years, so I really want to go check it out. There's a group called Nomad List. It's $100 one time, and you can connect with everyone in the world. Let me just screenshot that. That is so helpful. Thank you so much. So I actually got introduced to, Nomad Table or Nomad List. So there's a free one called Nomad Table, and I've used it a lot in Rio, and that's where I met people to do hikes with and everything. It's really, really good. I actually am going to email the brand. It's what I need to do tonight. I want to email the brand and be like, hey, do you want to work together? Because I've already been pitching their brand in my vlogs, and I want to make some money. Late 20s and feel like I'm getting too old for the backpackers, especially the party hostels. Honestly, I think the more you overthink it like that, the more time will pass. You just need to go book it, go do a trip, and you'll find out. You'll soon learn which hostels you want to stay in and that. But instead of just sitting in where you are and being like, oh, I think I'm too old, just go try it, and then you'll find out. There's a lot of people, I was just in the room there, and a girl was from Colombia, and she lived in London for 11 years, and she's got 2 kids, and she's in the dorm. So I think as well, I booked this hostel because there was 2 I was debating. There were 2 beautiful ones. This is one of them, but the other one I felt was more of a party vibe. It had 2,000 reviews, where this one had a lot less reviews. So I was like, okay, maybe this one's quieter, and because the next 2 days I need to do a lot of work, I don't really want to get my arm twisted, because I am really easily convinced to go out. I'm in Colombia, I really want to go out tonight, but I need to get this better. So yeah, in terms of that, you just gotta come. There's people of all ages here, and I feel the longer you leave it, the more it will be even harder to come, if that makes sense. Girl, I'd join you on your trips. You just look so fun to be around, especially in this kind of things. I am a vibe, I am the party, yeah. Have you had any scary situations in Latin, someone trying to take your phone or something? Luckily, no, but I've usually always been with either Brazilian guys or Colombian guys. I've always been with locals, so I think they keep me kind of safe, because one, they can speak the language and they know the areas, and kind of when you're with a guy as a girl, other guys aren't really going to approach you. If you're on a girl as your own, or 2 girls, you're more of a target. But no, I kind of scan the area before I walk, and then check if it's good to vlog, and I'll pull my camera out, and I'm even when I'm vlogging, I'm kind of not looking at the camera. I'm always scanning the street, because when I'm vlogging, I know everyone looks at me, so I'm scanning who's looking at my stuff. So yeah, I like your glasses, thank you. I actually need to get new ones. These are just off Temu, but they're look like Celine. My hair is curly from the salt water. Oh. Tan, yep, I got a tan. I did get a tan on my face as well. Tan Bella. There is some in, you prefer black or Latin? I prefer Latin. Latin's my vibe. Brazilian. I love Brazilian. I have 5 Brazilian men in my Instagram DMs, and I'm I will marry you tomorrow. But I can't. Brazilians are just, I don't trust them. Yeah. I don't want to speak about that, because I don't know if that's going to get me banned. No, I'm just very, very tired. Haven't slept a lot, and I've been working a lot. Right, I'm going to go into the questions that I got. I put up a question box when I first got to Medellin, so let's see what people said. I also had a Hawaiian pizza here tonight, and it was so good. Hawaiian pizza and a Coke Zero, and it was £10. Brazilian or Belgium? Brazilian. Love Brazilian. Oh. I love your content so much. Thank you. Guys, wait till the YouTube vlogs come out. I have so many YouTube vlogs to edit and film. I'm actually thinking I'm going to have to hire an editor when I get back to Australia just to pump out the content. I need to stop being so fussy on my YouTube vlogs, and I just need to get the content out. Now I can see that I'm almost like going to hit 100k. All the content like that I filmed last year in London is just going to become so irrelevant soon. And if I do a Europe summer trip, you know, like that will be like fresh new content. So yeah. I've had a few people email me, but I don't really like their editing style. So if anyone knows of any editors that are somewhat cheap, let me know. You really have been inspiring me to do solo travel. I'm 19, but my parents are always saying how dangerous it is to travel alone. So I didn't start solo traveling till I was about 23. So maybe start traveling with a friend and then do solo traveling, because solo traveling is quite a lot, and traveling in general is a lot. Like when you travel with a friend, you can kind of like watch each other and like remind each other like, oh, your passport, or you work things out together. So I had done like a few travels with friends, and then obviously my friends were just like not committed to seeing the world as much as I am, except my best friend. She travels so much, and that's when I started to go off on my own. But I had already got that like travel down pat, so now it was just like, okay, I'm on my own. Like, do you know what I mean? Like I know how to get taxis and stuff like that, and sounds stupid like how to get taxis, but when you're on your own it's a lot like harder. You've got to like put yourself out there a lot more. But definitely going to do some this year. I can't wait for your YouTube vlogs. Yeah, YouTube vlogs are going to be so good, guys. I've been prioritizing YouTube while I've been filming this whole trip. And yeah, they're literally just going to be so good. Probably going to have like 50 vlogs after the South America trip, because I'm filming like 2 days per one vlog. I literally need to leave right now because it's 1 a.m. in London, but I really don't want to leave yet, but I'll be waiting for more content. Love you so much. Big love to London. I'm sending you some sunshine. I'm sending you some tan. Yeah, big love to London. Why go to Australia, go Brazil? Well, the plan is to go back to Australia and build my business, and then hopefully I can do like 3 months in Brazil, 7 months in Australia, do that kind of vibe. Or maybe, I don't know, like I feel like I would prefer, the problem with Brazil is it's the same summer as Australian summer, and it's like I don't want to like change my summer for a summer. I want to escape the Aussie winter. Are you still training over there much? Not really, but I'm also doing wakeboarding, surfing. I went surfing yesterday, guys, and that was my shoulders and like my abdominal like here is like so sore, but it feels good to like, and actually like my back as well. So I've just been doing more like active sports, and I'm not really like going to the gym. But when I get back to Rio, I'm thinking I might like get back into my everyday running, because I'm working. It's good to like do a run in the morning. It keeps me like productive, and then like do some work in the morning and then party. But also I was speaking to a Brazilian guy today, and they have parties at 7 a.m. called blocos, and they look insane. Like, think of the most insane party ever. That. Oh, also one more thing I want to do is Day of the Dead in Mexico. That's like something I really want to do in Mexico City. I feel like that would be such a vibe. Okay, let's check out this screenshots. Oh, I'm picking like a scab on my ear. Don't, Lindsay. Okay. 22nd of January, I got these questions. Collab. Okay, Colombian Spanish, asked for a collab. Didn't see that. Have you had Lulo yet? What is Lulo yet? From Juano889. What is Lulo? Oh, it's a fruit, also called naranja. I'm probably butchering that name. It's a super popular fruit in Colombia. Lulu juice. Okay, we're gonna look out for that tomorrow. Good to know. So from Charge M. Russ, I love getting this question. What camera do you use? Because it also makes me feel like my content's good. So I have an iPhone 13 Pro, which I want to upgrade when I get back to Australia to the iPhone 17. I have an iPhone 12. The best camera on those ones was the iPhone 12 and the iPhone 13. I have a Canon M6, which is a little digital camera with a external lens. It's like almost like 10 years old, but still takes really good pictures, and it films 180p like videos. I like to like take videos on that when I just want like some aesthetic videos like that have like that sort of grainy film vibe. I have a Sony a7S III, which is a flip-out screen. That's my big DSLR. That's my baby. That's not on this trip, and that's with a... What lens is it with? 20mm to 70mm, I think, yeah, or 18mm to 70mm f4. It's a really good lens. My lens broke in Amsterdam, and I had to get an emergency lens, and I got this one, and it was like £1,000, and it's really good. And then I have a GoPro 10, but now I've upgraded to the Osmo Action 6 as of 2 days ago. I also have the Osmo Pocket. And a drone, I have the Mavic Mini 2, which I actually message Cash Converters because the original owner still has the account linked to the drone, and I cannot use the drone in certain areas, like to unlock a flight request to fly my drone until he unlinks his account. So they're like, oh, we'll offer a partial refund, or if you bring it back, we'll give you a full refund. So that's perfect. I'm literally going to take my drone back when I get back to Australia, give it back, get the money back, because I want to get the latest drone anyway. I just didn't want to get it for South America because I didn't know, like, with my safety, like, if I fly my drone, if someone's going to come rob me, I didn't want to drop 2,000, 3,000 Australian dollars on a new drone, go to South America, and then someone robs it. So those are the cameras I use. Suedos do Brazil. Let me ChatGPT this, because what is that? Guys, I'm going to do this for 8 more minutes, an hour live. I'm really proud of myself for doing this. My voice is starting to just fade, and I have so much work to do, and it's 8:30. Cidades. I feel like I know what that is when I was in Brazil. Oh, Cidades means, like, are you missing Brazil? Yes, I'm missing Brazil a lot. From MBR Scansini. Will you marry me? From Aura_2AG. Send me your CV. From that fitness page, fitness, biggest fear in life. I think my biggest fear in life is to have regret. I know that sounds really, like, stupid, but I don't know. I feel like my biggest fear in life is to, like, look back on my 20s and just be like, oh, I wish I'd done more, or I wish I'd taken that chance, or I wish I'd taken that risk. I think that's my biggest fear, is, like, regret. What is your job before you started traveling full time, and how much dollars did you have saved? From Bruno Kunzel. I've worked like 20 jobs. So I used to work as a barista, a chef, a bartender, a waitress. I've worked in corporate fintech as social media. I've worked as a receptionist. I've worked at every job under the sun. What was your job before you started traveling full time? I worked as a social media manager, and I still work for them remotely for a fintech company. So, you know, like Revolut, Wise, those companies that are like digital banks. I work for a digital bank, but it's for business accounts, and it's based in London. They have offices in Hong Kong. They just did an event this week in Hong Kong. Offices in Luxembourg, Dubai, France, London, Amsterdam, Riga, or Latvia. I think that's it. It's like 7 offices. So it's quite a big company, like 200 people. So I was doing that, and then I drastically moved back to London, Sydney. and they offered me a contract for 3 months because they couldn't, like, I literally gave them like a month's notice, and the hiring process in London is quite long. So they were like, do you want to work remote? And I was like, absolutely. And it's worked so well. I look baked. I don't know. I'm so tired. Enjoy your time in Colombia. Thank you so much. So yeah, that was my job before traveling full time. Obviously, when I go back to Australia, I'm going to push a lot my own social media agency because I don't want to go back and get an office job. And I feel like I have the taste of the freedom now. I want to keep this freedom, and I just want to build a business, and then that way I can be like in Australia and be like, you know what, if I want to go to Bali for a month or I want to go to Bali for 3 weeks, I can go. And I just get someone in my room, or I don't, depending how my money is, depending how long I go for. So yeah. So my brother just messaged me. They're coming to Sydney Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I get back on the Thursday, so I can tidy the house. They get there Saturday, yeah, so I get back Thursday morning. I'm going to be so jet lagged anyway, so Thursday morning, Friday morning, Saturday, I can get them ready for the house. Your eyes seem so effed up. Okay. I'm really tired. I haven't slept for like 24 hours. Who do you think would win between Tony and Islam? I don't understand. Are you missing Egypt? No. Like, I loved Egypt and everything, but I'm not like I saw the pyramids. I'm not like super eager to go back. Like, there's just so many other places I want to tick off. I feel like I did Morocco 3 times, so doing like those countries, like I feel like doing Morocco 3 times and like doing Egypt, they're kind of similar. Go to Provincia, from Rafael Kamal _ Provincia was the other little island from San Andres. There's a 20-minute flight. A lot of people said it's like really good, really beautiful. Honestly, I honestly think I would go back to San Andres, so no mind about that. Like, there was so much water sports you could do there, and it was so cheap, but also like not it being cheap, it was like on the best water, like the Caribbean water, and I can't even explain the water. It was always just so like it's not like water back like in Australia and New Zealand. You get into the ocean, you're a bit like, ooh, it's a bit chilly. Like the Caribbean water, you'd like get in and you'd be like, you could get in. Like this morning it was like 7 a.m. and I just jumped in the water, and it's like not even like, you're not like, ooh, that just woke me up. You're just like, oh, that's nice. Like, it's like Caribbean water. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm going to leave that live off here, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Colombia's been amazing. I hope you guys stay tuned for the content. We're going to Carnival for Brazil, which I'm so excited for. Like, you have no idea. I need to prep the body, be in insane shape. I need to get my nails done. I need to get my hair done. I need to get my eyebrows done. Like, we need to be looking in like tip-top shape for Carnival. I have money to travel the world, but I do not have time. Well, time is the only thing you can't buy back. So it's probably the most important currency. So yeah, we've got 1 day in Cartagena, the next day we fly to Rio, then we've got 4 days in El Grande, and then Rio, Carnival. Bring it on. Bottle of water is what you need, is exactly what I'm going to go have right now. Hope you guys enjoyed the bottle of water. Hope you guys enjoyed the live. Kisses from Cartagena, Colombia. Love you all, and I'll see you in my next live.